Hey guys, welcome back to Review Via Talks. Taking a cue from the last clip, which talked about specialist versus generalist, I did touch upon the importance of learning some financial skills, understanding finances. Now that folks, it is very critical. No matter what vocation you come from, what is your educational qualification, you might be an engineer, you might be a doctor, you might be a lawyer. If you're working somewhere or you're independent, you cannot ignore finances. You cannot get away by saying, oh, you know what, I don't understand what is profit and loss, I don't understand what is revenue, I don't understand what are the taxes. So that's very, very critical. Unfortunately, I think most of the school education doesn't stress enough on understanding finances, business metrics, basic business acumen. What is revenue, what is sales, how do you calculate profit, how do you determine cost. These are very, very basic things. Unfortunately, we see a lot of successful professionals working in very large companies, but they are pretty ignorant about about questions like what is the P&L of your business unit, how much revenue is your organization making, what was the quarterly result of your organization the last time. In fact, some people might not even know whether they're working for a public limited company which is listed or they're working for a private company. Unfortunately, people are a little short-sighted and they are only looking at their paycheck. Now, with that approach, anyways, you would not go very far in terms of your professional growth. And no matter what you do, even if you're an independent consultant, you got to know what are the applicable taxes. You got to know, how do you bill to your customers. These are very basic things. Making an invoice. So these are very, very basic requirements where we see that people are a little ignorant. Doesn't take too much of effort. Everything is available on the net, but do take out the time to develop some basic understanding about financials. Okay, and even if you've just started your career, you might be an engineer in a manufacturing company, or you might be a lawyer at a big law firm, and you've just started practicing or supporting this law firm. Please spend sufficient time to have some basic understanding about financial metrics, revenues, profits, losses, taxes, costs. Ideal is to kind of read a couple of annual reports, follow a few companies in terms of the quarterly results, read a few financial magazines, but those are good to have or great to have, I would say. The must have is some basic knowledge about finance. Okay. So next time somebody asks what are the revenues of your organization, you shouldn't be found wanting. You should at least understand what is revenue and respond very, very confidently. Needless to say, if you do this, in case you get asked such questions in interviews, you would be also making a positive impression. And some of these templates that we talked about, invoice making, etc., some of that is also available on our website, www.reviewvia.co. So if you're an independent consultant and you're struggling with how to build an invoice, etc., do look up our website. There are free templates for invoices, and there's a lot more as well. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope this video would be useful. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye-bye.